Might well know, President Zuma has been honored by the continent to chair the infrastructure development trajectory of the continent. Now, the continent did out of an informed realization of how South Africa, as led by President Zuma, has been able to change the infrastructure trajectory of our country and move it forward. And you look at the record that has been achieved, the infrastructure layout and development that has taken place in our country in recent years is second to none on the continent. It's an informed realization of how South Africa, as led by President Zuma, has been able to change the infrastructure trajectory of our country and move it forward. And you look at the record that has been achieved, the infrastructure layout and development that has taken place in our country in recent years is second to none on the continent.
The problem is that they don't know that the people know me better than they do. That's a problem they have. Even the media. They think they know me better. No. The people of this country know me better than they do. They know better how honest I am than they do. They've tried to tell people how useless this man is. The media. They have. They can't succeed because people know me. You know, here, people know me.
I don't know how to stop my laughter. Is it hurting?
When I said to you guys, Jacob Zuma's performance is second to none. When I said to you guys, Jacob Zuma is said to be the second best performing president ever. Number one in Africa. And people were like, Bongane, when you are told, you are bought to soft speak Zuma. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. If you think so, then it's okay. I'm glad I found this video to prove my point. Because I've been telling you that do not listen to this media when they tell you, hey, Zuma is bad. Zuma is bad. Zuma must go. Do not listen to them. The man, the record he holds, the record that Zuma hold, they know, people know that you can't. When it comes to President Zuma, people know you can't. That guy is something else when it comes to local service delivery. That guy is something else. Number one in Africa. Now, I'm glad the confession from Ramaphosa. I'm glad. Because now you will no longer say, Bongan said. No. Today, Ramaphosa, and you hear Ramaphosa saying, look, people in Africa, they sat down and they're like, hey, how do you do it? Why do you build? How do you go about it, building so much infrastructure? One man, the vision he has. Hey, that Lomatala lawyer. Never underestimate Lomatala lawyer. But because it is very important, or it was very important for me to come back and make this video so that I remind you of what I told you not long ago. I remind you what I've told you. I'm gonna continue to do more research, right, to back up my fact. But before I close this video, we will still have to do some, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. But before we dive into more details about this video, right, I'm asking you just a few things. Right, 1, subscribe. 2, like the video. 3, comment in the comment section below. 4, watch the ads. 5, watch the video until the end. 6, share this video. 7, click the notification bell. Guys, doing all these things is free of charge. So if all these things are free of charge, then why don't you do it, guys? Okay, speaking about doing it, also, guys, I've got a media company called mthondo Wethusi Media, Well, they are in charge of this very channel that you are watching me on. Oh, not they are, but we are. Right. So if you want to donate to this YouTube channel, click the link. Look, you'll find the banking details. You can help right there. Yeah. Hi again. I did a video where I was detailing. You know what I'm saying? There was an article released by News 24. I showed you guys that, hey, Baba, hey, when it comes to lo matala was enkandla loy. Never underestimate lo matala. In terms of service delivery, never do not allow people to deceive you. Lawyer Madala lawyer, he's the best at what he does. Service delivery. And I also, not long ago, I spoke about the fact that he's a socialist. He believes that every man according to his strength, according to he or every person according to their strength. Let me say so, right? So he believes in what we call it, he believes in what we call it in non-inclusive approach. Yes, let me say so. It's called non-inclusive approach. He believes in that. He believes that if you contribute 20 rand, you must get profit according to your contribution. So he's got that belief as well. He's got that belief. And then there's this thing of loving the country so much so that the man, I feel paid when people are taken away by things that they don't know. The reason I'm even deviating from that point as well is because of I had a chat with a sister of mine from the side of Umamkul, right? So we were speaking about it, and I was like, Jacob Zuma is this person, and she was like, Bongana, you love Zuma. I'm like, no, go look check the facts, not me, check the facts. You know what I'm saying? And I pointed the article and said, this article says it itself. It's not like I am saying it. Now that Ramaphosa tells you that the man, he's even elected, what makes you, look, the confession from Ramaphosa himself, confessing that Zuma is the best. What do you say now? Because previously, I was accused of Zumalization, you guys. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Of Zumalization and all the stuff. Now, I want you guys to know. So, this then, it also boils down, or it also points to this point to say, listen, whatever you are being told about social media, or whatever you are being told about, whatever you are being told by media, do not just believe it. Look at the facts, right? Understand the hidden agenda behind it before you can jump into it and make it yours and believe it as facts. Because today, if I were to bring all those things together and ask you, okay, back in the days you said that that man is useless. Now tell me something. Look at the stats. What is the stats saying? Look at the performance of Thabo Mbeki, Mandela, Zuma, and Ramaphosa. Please tell me what are the stats? Because I work with facts, right? I'm a person who loves facts, because there's nothing that you can do outside facts, right? Facts will speak for itself. So now, with mthondo wesizwe, there has been some news as well that despite the fact that the man has what is this thing? Despite the fact that the man was gonna be joining or has been behind mthondo wesizwe, the news where says Durban official former President Jacob Zuma cannot be the president of the country after this year's general election because of his criminal record. This was clarified by the Independent Electoral Commission. It is in a formal response to Daily News on Tuesday. The electoral body, cited Section 47E of the country's constitution, which bears anyone who was convicted and sentenced to more than 12 months imprisonment without an option of a fine from holding a public office, right? They continue to say in that Section 47 of the Constitution provides that every citizen who's qualified to vote for the National Assembly is eligible to be a member of the Assembly, except anyone who after his section took effect is convicted of an offense or sentenced to more than 12 months imprisonment imprisonment without an option of a fine, either in a republic or outside, if the conduct constituting the offense will have been an offense in a republic. Therefore, they said this provision renders former President Jacob Zuma disqualified to be in the list of any party contesting an election or to contest as an independent in the upcoming 2024 election, says the IEC. The section further states that the disqualification under this paragraph ends 5 years after the sentence has been completed, which still bears Zuma since he has not finished 5 years out of jail. This means that Zuma will have to try his luck in 2029 general election. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there because they are now talking about what the things that Zuma has said or done and all the stuff. I'm not gonna focus on those things because they are none of our business for today. I think our business was to look at what Zuma or what they said Zuma said and all the stuff. Because it's so interesting to say what they say Zuma said and all the stuff. But yeah, nevertheless, I said to you guys, this is Jacob Zuma. Jacob Zuma, like I said before, that he's always 5 steps ahead. So I'm just wondering as to what is going to happen moving or going forward from now. So yeah, those are some of the news that I thought it was worth. Actually, I thought it was gonna be a good idea for me to bring such news, right? Bongane this, bongane that, bongane this, bongane that, bongane this, bongane that. Yeah, api amanga am, api amanga am. When I said that guy, the best president ever, by his works. Apamangam Kuluman. Yeah. I'll see you guys on the next one. But until the next video, good people, please take care.